Okay, I'd like to call the meeting to order. We're getting a little bit of a late start, about 4:35, but want to welcome everybody to the regular meeting of the North Oakland Transportation Authority. We're meeting in beautiful Oxford Township at their offices, and we also will be having our truth and budget meeting as well today. So we will be having a public hearing. If we could have a roll call, please, Lynn?
Sure. McDonald?
Here.
Flood?
Here.
Brakefield?
Here.
Ferrari?
Here.
Ross is excused. Wapple is excused. Curtis?
Here.
Moore?
Here.
Granger is excused. Barnett?
It's not 4:45 yet.
And then Medor is also excused.
Okay.
Don't we have to have one rep from every community?
The
We,
townships.
loosely speaking, as long as the townships are here,
Or, oh, because you got Mike.
That's
Yeah.
a quorum, yeah.
Okay.
but for any amendments,
I don't have to be here.
any amendments to an existing budget, we'd like to have someone from each community here,
Okay.
so. Preferably. And we'll touch on that later. So, okay, if we could, we'll have the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Okay, the board has it before it, an agenda. Are there any questions, changes, corrections?
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve the agenda as presented.
I'll second. I'll third.
Okay. Gotta speak up, Bill, in this crowd, let me tell you. Okay, all those in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, please say no. The board has received the minutes from our last meeting, which was August 21st, 2025. Are there any questions, changes, or corrections?
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve the minutes as presented.
I'll second.
Hand waving doesn't count, Bill, I'm serious. Okay. Lynn, go ahead and let's make your report and then,
Yes.
Want to vote on that motion?
Aye.
oh,
Aye.
I'm sorry, thank you, Jack.
Yeah, I,
I'm paying attention, Michael.
I appreciate that more than you know. All in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, please say no. Motion carries.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Just to give a little overview on what's been happening, we've been super busy. Our rides for August were a little over 9,000, actually, which is actually a slight decrease from last year, which is surprising. We're trying to do a deep dive investigation as to why that is, and I think it's relating to cancellations. So I think we'll have a lot of rides. We'll have 550 rides scheduled, where we are having trouble getting drivers and getting it scheduled, and we have people on waiting lists, and then we have a lot of cancellations when it comes as of the day, and then we have big gaps. So we're kind of trying to work through some of these logistics, because it doesn't look right for us to sell, that we know that we have the need, we know that our demand is growing. I had a meeting with Eli at Oakland County today, which is why I had a slight adjustment in our budget here. If you don't have one, we can pass these around.
Yeah, I don't think Joe.
Oh, Joe, I don't think he got one. So it's hard to sell that we're increasing when we can't show it with our actual rides. And so Emma, our deputy director, she's her and her team are kind of looking into some of these items, trying to get some more deep dives, doing some analysis. So that's just concerning to me, obviously, because we know that the rides are there and the need is there, and it doesn't sell well when you're showing a lower amount. So,
Is that count included the new routes?
yeah,
We had
yes,
the new routes last year at this time?
yes. So,
Well, there's a downturn in employment, et cetera. I mean, there are a number of factors beyond our control. We can't create demand. We just try to serve it. But if the economy slows, chances are we're not seeing that type of rider.
But we were seeing a kind of continual 20% increase, and I was kind of expecting that. That's why it's so shocking to me. I'm like, this doesn't make sense. You know, plus we have a new software system, not really excited about the use reporting from it. We're having a hard time if we can trust the data almost, because there'll be various reports that have different numbers, so we're struggling through some of that as well. So it just doesn't seem right. It doesn't make sense with this, how busy that we are, how we're struggling to not get all the rides on. You know, it's not like we have these, and so anyways, we're looking into it, but that was part of the discussion I had with Eli today, and I'm asking for 6 more routes, or 6 more vehicles, and he's like, well, based on when I run the numbers, it's 3 vehicles, you know, so it's like we have to justify it, and we're trying to find a way to prove to him, to show what we're actually scheduling, because that's really what we're booking out for. Because you have to, you know, if we have this request or this demand, and that's where we need the vehicles and the manpower and whatnot. So just a little update there. As far as Oakland County goes, it's the parent agreement I'll have on the agenda in October. It's still in draft form. It's going through their committees right now. It's up for, I think it's the ad hoc committee on October 16th, and I think for 11/3 for action to approve it. HNTB, I know, may not have a complete plan by then as far as what the recommendations are, but talking to Eli, he has assured us this is just a plan, no matter what comes out in their suggestions, that this is a long-term, agreement that we have with the providers, and we're not looking at making any changes quickly, and most likely these long-term changes might be in the next millage election. So just wanted to give you guys a heads up, but that will be I'll put it on the agenda, because he basically said if we don't approve it, then we don't get paid in January. So he's like, it's probably to your advantage to approve the agreement. We had a meeting today relating to our office expansion. Bob, our construction manager with K&B Contracting, we met just to finalize some of the plans, and I thought it was going to be a quick meeting. It was a 2.5-hour meeting, and we made a lot of adjustments. So we are basically, just to kind of summarize, what we're going to do is, we really don't have the office space that we thought for any type of growth. So we're bumping it out maybe another 12 or 15 feet to give some more extra space, because even in the existing plan, I was still sharing an office. And so we've just have grown so much in the 1.5 years when we originally started this plan. So we're rethinking and the plan, and I think it's going to be a good one. We're going to move the lifts to Suite A instead of keeping them in the back. Since we're taking up a lot of the space for office, we're going to then use that for office space and a mechanic area, have 2 lifts, have a mechanic office, and then in the back half, we are not going to really change the floor plan of what that little office is. We'll just have that be the driver lounge. We're going to be a mezzanine over the entire area back there with a stairway. We'll have a bus wash, and then the rest of it will be kind of open for parking and whatnot. So I think it's going to, when we looked at it, it was really going to help our parking situation. And I think having all the business kind of up front, I think is going to make sense for us too long term. And it just logistics, trying to get the vehicles around the parked cars to work on them just makes it easier in Suite A. So hopefully, I've sent this to the architect to have him adjust it, because I think we're getting ready to post it. So I'm hoping by the next board meeting I'll have adjusted plans, to review, and then we'll get it on BidNet and get it posted. So that's kind of an update with the office expansion. With our vehicle I guess that's on a separate line item for the update. So I can talk about that.
Yeah, we can talk about it then.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, any questions for Lynn?
I move to receive and file the director's report.
I'll second.
All in favor of the motion to receive and file the director's report, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, please say no. Okay, report is filed. Public comments? Hearing none, we'll move on to the public hearing for our truth in budgeting. This is an annual event. where we discuss our funding source or potential funding source. And because we're receiving through our contractual relationship with the county, there's no need for us to levy the 2026 NOTA tax rate. I've not heard any objections from any of our member communities to waiving that, and none have asked for it as well. And then we also, Lynn passed out an adjusted budget. And it doesn't follow the language in your agenda item, but a brief explanation before we open the public hearing might be in order, Lynn?
Oh,
Just-
for the change here?
Yeah, for
Yes.
why we change things, right.
So, I gave Eli, this is a format that I give the county, the budget. This is what they request our budget to be, so, originally had an original budget where I had reduced the Oakland County Transit millage by the amount that I was gonna carry over to next year. He asked me to not do that, to keep it whole for this year, and then, and to keep the bottom numbers whole that we had them this year. So those are the three amounts, that were whole. And he said basically what I'll do is explain to my board that we're carrying over 1.42 of the amount. So, he just asked me to just, record it that way, and that way, the approval of our board and their board will be lined up.
Okay, with that, I'm going to ask for a motion, with a roll call vote to open the public hearing on the NOTA tax rate assessment and budget.
So moved.
I'll second.
Okay, McDonald?
Did you get it?
Oh, do I do the roll call?
Yes.
Okay, McDonald?
Yes.
Flood?
Yes.
Brakefield?
Yes.
Ferrari?
Yes.
Moore?
Yes.
Curtis?
Yes.
Okay, then the public hearing is now open. Are there any comments from anybody in the public? And if a member needs to comment, they should excuse themselves temporarily from the board. Again, any comments? Hearing none, I'd like a motion from the board to close the public hearing portion of the meeting.
So moved.
I'll second.
Roll call, please. I'm not sure it's gotta be roll call, but I would just prefer.
Sure. McDonald?
Yes.
Flood? Brakefield?
Yes.
Ferrari?
Yes.
Curtis?
Yes.
Moore?
Yes.
All right. With that, it's at the pleasure of the board to approve the 2025 budget adjustments that you received, and then we'll move on to the proposed budget after that. So what is the pleasure of the board?
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve the 2025 budget adjustment and reduce on 2025.
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the 2025 budget amendments, budget adjustments as demonstrated on the document we provided. We have a roll call, please?
Yes. McDonald?
Yes.
Flood?
Yes.
Brakefield?
Yes.
Ferrari?
Yes.
Curtis?
Yes.
Moore?
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. The next item on the agenda would be the proposed 2026 budget. And I'd just like to say that we're approving, our approval of this budget will hopefully coincide with what the county allocates for us, but there's no guarantee until they actually do it. So with that in mind, we may have to make some adjustments, or I should say amendments, depending on their final numbers. But we need to have this in place in order to get on the payroll, so to speak, with them.
Question?
Yes.
The language that you have on the amount of money on the agenda, is that the correct figure you're looking at? For
The 12,
Yes, it
12,000,009
is. Yes, it is.
That's the correct number.
That is
Okay.
correct.
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve the 2026 proposed budget of $12,912,402, including carryover of $1,412,586.
I'll second.
That's correct. Okay.
Okay, thank you. We have a motion and a second. Are there any questions on the motion? Hearing none, could we have a roll call for adoption of the 2026 proposed budget for NODA?
Yes. McDonald?
Yes.
Flood?
Yes.
Brakefield?
Yes.
Ferrari?
Yes.
Curtis?
Yes.
Moore?
Yes.
Okay, motion carries, and thank you. Okay, moving on to item 9, approval of financial activity. What's the pleasure of the board regarding the?
Oh, did
Oh.
we need to do their tax rate assessment of 0 or did
Oh,
we not?
oh, my apologies.
okay.
I should have. Part of the public hearing was to hear opinions on our tax rate for our NODA millage. The communities have indicated that we won't levy it because we're getting paid by the county. If everybody's in agreement on that, a motion to set the tax rate at 0% would be in order.
I'll make a motion to set the 2026 NOTA tax millage rate as 0.00 mils.
Second it.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Let's have a roll call vote for approval of that motion.
McDonald?
Yes.
Flood?
Yes.
Brakefield?
Yes.
Ferrari?
Yes.
Curtis?
Yes.
Moore?
Yes.
Good catch. Okay, so we have approval of financial activity and approval of bills. What's the pleasure regarding the informational financial activity?
I'd like to make a motion to receive and file
Support.
information.
Okay. We have a motion and a second. Any question on the motion? Hearing none. All in favor of the motion to file the informational financial activity, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, please say no. Okay. Regarding the bills for the month of August 2025,
I'll go ahead and make that motion to approve the bills, August 25, totaling at $583,363.91.
Support.
we have a motion and a second. Are there any questions on the motion? Hearing none, a roll call vote, please, Lynn.
McDonald?
Yes.
Flood?
Yes.
Brakefield?
Yes.
Ferrari?
Yes.
Curtis?
Yes.
Moore?
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. Old business. Intergovernmental agreement status update. Lynn, if you don't mind, tell us
Yes.
where we are with our attorney and the county.
So the intergovernmental agreement is it part of the
Oh, that's
packet?
our agreement. This is the NODA agreement.
This is the one that our attorney, Dan Christ, had put together, and so he had adjusted this, first amended and restated. This one is just for us and our communities,
Right,
not relating to the
right. I
county, so.
apologize.
That's okay. This is, so he kind of took our comments and put in the amendments. And there's both the restated one, and there's also the redlined one to show the changes. So I don't know what the board's,
So at this
Pleasure
time,
is-
I'd like to ask the board members to review the document, which would now be, barring any changes, would be sent to your individual boards for their review and approval, hopefully.
Have a question, we got, remember I missed it, we got feedback from the 3 townships?
I have not received feedback from the 3 townships. I sent it out, but I have not received feedback
So we had,
Well, we did initially.
initially.
Um,
Right.
did you receive that they got it, and they're looking at it?
They sent it out the first time, we got some information.
Right.
The second time with the red line coming back out, she hasn't received it back from us.
Okay.
Yes.
I got halfway through it and took a nap.
I'll have to check it out.
Okay, I get
You haven't
it.
heard anything from Chris? then?
No, I have not.
Okay, I'll double check it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think it would be appropriate, and I defer to my more learned and elevated
Camera guy?
members, that we should recommend, unless any one of us has a different idea, I think we should recommend that our boards receive this for approval or feedback. I mean, if they're not going to approve it, don't just hang on to it. We need it to come back.
Is there a timeline on this, Mike?
December 31st.
December 31st.
Okay.
And we started working on it back in, I think, February
Yeah.
is when we first actually, to give us enough time to do the reviews.
I'll tell you what, it's a lot of read and a lot of attorneyism in there.
Well, and that's what we, generally happens, Jack,
Yeah,
is
yeah.
we guys refer it to your attorneys.
I guess I was getting at here is a lot of it I'm breezing through. If I want to give this to a board packet and have them look at it, it won't be done until
Right.
November board meeting.
Yeah. Well, the point is, if we can get it to your legal, I mean, if your board will say, okay, this is, we can consider this, I think it'll have to be November.
Okay. Yeah,
Which
'cause
would-
I-
which would be
I
fine.
couldn't honestly agree to this without getting the feedback from my board approval.
Right, and that's what we've been doing for
Yeah.
the last 2 months, is trying to get the feedback back and forth.
Right, right.
So,
I'm gonna talk to Chris.
I'll follow up with, you talk to Chris.
Yeah, because what'll happen is, we have the same attorney.
Yep, yeah.
So I don't want to call her, I don't want Chris to call her, and all of a sudden, we get billed, they get billed.
Right.
She is very upfront about that and says, well, I did it for Orion, I'll do it for Oxford, a one-time shot, and they usually split the bill up like that, so.
That's reasonable.
That's
it's a
great,
cost savings to all of us. Yeah.
certainly.
Yep,
Yep,
well,
okay.
she likes us better than you guys anyway.
does the board want to offer any direction then to their community through a motion to review and subject to approval in November?
I don't think you need a motion from this board to do that.
No,
Just-
but I want to make sure it gets
That's
communicated.
my record, Mike.
Well, so that as long as it's, you're here, Jack.
Yeah.
But Addison and Orion don't have their supervisors here, so it falls to the rest of us to make
Right.
sure that our supervisors, me included, get this and get it to the attorney.
Okay,
I'll make a motion that each of us representing Orion, Oxford, and Addison Township, get with our supervisors and get this, make sure this is being brought forward,
Right.
and possibly with a deadline no later than our meeting in November.
I'll second that.
Does that sound okay? It's going to take us a
How
while to
about
get on it.
October?
If we can get on an October agenda at our respective meetings.
Right, right.
I'll say October 31st. Let's just make it easy. It's almost November.
Okay, well,
That's a
if
compromise.
we do it faster, that's not going to be bad. If everybody gets work in progress
Yeah.
and can get back.
Well, I know
that's-
for a fact Barnett will not be available at our next board meeting, which is the first board meeting in October. So now I'm into
Okay,
my last board meeting.
okay.
our board meeting packet is full for October.
Yeah. So,
Already?
oh yeah, there's,
We don't,
You don't have like a 5-day,
yeah, we do, everything has to be turned in by
5
October
business?
1st.
Like
Yeah,
that Wednesday
so-
before.
Our meeting is October 8th. Today is September 18th, and I've already got the agenda, what's on there, and
If,
got
if
time,
there,
Mike.
if there's no second, we're good.
I said
mean-
second.
Oh, did you? I'm sorry, Ed, I didn't hear.
Yeah.
So, okay, there's been a motion and a second. Do you need the motion read, or?
We'll bring this to this intergovernmental agreement to the township supervisors to get to the board for approval by October 31st?
Attorney,
Okay.
attorney, and their attorney.
Yeah, to get to supervisors and attorneys, yeah.
Okay, all in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, please say no. Okay. Next item on the agenda is a building renovation update. I think you kind of did
I
that.
did,
but-
that out of order there, sorry.
No, that's okay. Were there any questions from anybody on what's going on with our project on Glassby Street in our building?
We don't need to make a vote or anything. She's already
No.
showed us everything.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just giving everybody an opportunity. Okay. Hearing none, we'll move on then to the vehicle camera RFP, and I know Lynn will have to update us on that.
Right, so we did finally receive the RFP package from Smart this week, which I'm happy about. So we are finalizing our scope of work and our evaluation criteria, and we're pulling the packet together. So I'm hoping tomorrow before I leave that we're gonna send the packet to Smart for their review. And once they give the okay, then we're all registered on BidNet Mitten to release the RFP, so looking forward to it.
Anybody have any questions on that? If not, we'll move on then to new business. We have none. Public comments. Again, hearing none, we'll move on to the receive and file the monthly rider and mileage reports.
So moved.
I'll second.
All in favor of the motion to receive and file, please say aye.
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 Opposed, please say no. Board member comments. Start with Joe. Okay. Jack?
None.
Mike?
Our poor Tigers, that's it.
Oh, yeah.
They lose today?
I'm
Ed?
good, thanks.
Ed? Bill?
It's a great time of year. The weather's beautiful. You can enjoy it. And it's football season.
Thank you for that. Okay, anything else, Lynn, last minute?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, what's the
I
pleasure?
move to adjourn.
I'll second.
Who made the second? Ed?
Ed.
Thank you. All in favor of the motion to adjourn, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, please say no.